when we first started, we were very anti doing the same thing again. So that meant like doing the same characters. We would never do that. And then all of a sudden, the last like few years we've been trying to do it, and it seems like the audience is just like exponentially more interested when you bring back people. So I'm just curious, when you're doing your characters, like at what point do you determine, yes, this one is in the bank, we're going to bring him back, or no, we're gonna let this one slide, or not really mess around with that type of vibe anymore? What is your bar for bringing them back?
Oh, 100% in the comment section. 100%. Yeah, if they sometimes I don't even notice a difference, and so it's like, well, we're not doing that again. But if they react positively, and I keep seeing like a bunch of comments about that one character, especially if it's not one of the main players, Alabama, Georgia, Texas, it gets a lot of attention, a lot of comments, and that's you bring them back. You just let the audience decide, and that's the best thing in the world when you get one you can lock in, because it makes next week and the week after a lot easier.
But then like you were saying, how do you not let Darth Mizzou get like overused kind of thing like that? We were struggling with that with Vanderbilt, because every week they're like, oh man, I can't wait to see how he responds to Oklahoma and Auburn, and you're like, what?
Yeah,
no.
It's because it's
like yeah, I think you thread the needle too there.
Well, I think it's the same thing with Swagger Belt, as you've latched on this character to a team that will not run the table. Like, as much as I would love to see Vandy do it, and Missouri for comedy effect, they're going to let you down. So I don't have to worry about like Darth Miz's like absolute reign of terror over the SEC. It would be fun, but it would, but it's not going to happen.
God, it'd be great.
I would just say, yes, you can go by what the people want, or you can force feed them Big Ten accents at least 1 to twice a year because you think it's funny, but no one else does. I'm just saying, just think about it.
I love the Big Ten shorts, but didn't y'all did a Pac-12 thing one time, or was it introducing the new Pac-12 teams to the Big Ten? I think it was that.
Oh man,
yeah, I have no idea.
We've done so many.
Have you?
I don't know. Maybe that sounds like something we would do, but
I just remember there was a California surfer accent for USC that was fantastic, or maybe it was just a fever dream of mine. Maybe I just imagined. So there's an idea for you.
Oh wait, yeah. Okay, yeah. It was the Big Ten show in the Big Ten basement, and then I guess USC was coming on to introduce himself, and yeah, I mean, we may have broke like 600 views on that video, so it really was like a big moment.
Every year we're like, how do we work the Big Ten show into the season? And you got to give the people what they don't want.
Exactly. Well, there's always one style of video or something you want to do. That event, you've got to do it for yourself. Don't run in the ground. Just get it out of your head and then move. Then you can move on and think about other things. But at least for me, it's sometimes like, I just got to do it. Let's just do it, and I know it'll bomb, but at least I'll get it out of my head. We'll be done with it.
Man, absolutely. But yeah, I feel like for us, it's like if you want to do like a concept, like back in It's a Southern Thing days, y'all did the Twilight Zone. The real, like the whole 9 yards, the film angles, the black and white, the camera styles, and so every now and again we'll try to do like instead of a good joke, it's just like, I really want to do a sci-fi episode, and so you just do it, and you have zero jokes in it, and it's like, man. We probably should have just set up a conference room.
The Kentucky Forever one, where it was like a 4-minute build-up for one joke, and the joke wasn't even all that good, but it was very dramatic, and like the whole setup and everything, and it was we loved. We were like,
I think it was Friday Night Lights style, where they were like this group were sitting around a campfire back in the 80s when the last time Florida or Kentucky beat Florida, and they were like, every year when they beat Florida, let's come back and reunite. And so the joke was since they hadn't done it in 30 years, they lost track of each other. And so the grand finale, the grand punchline, hold on to your seats, boys. It was, he calls his buddy, and the guy doesn't remember him and thinks he's like a spam call. That's why Mark Stoops hates us, because of that joke.
He does.
I like it.
4 minutes to get to that joke, though. 4 minutes.
Oh, and it was like, we colored our hair. For the 80s, we had like mullet wigs, and then when we were old people, like we like spray painted our hair with like Party City spray or whatever. So We went off, put glasses on.
Do y'all have
Matt, how much is Party City going out of business going to affect your operation? Because we're taking a hit on this one.
No, see, I'm strictly. It's tough for me out here because I'm not anywhere near a Party City to begin with, so I haven't been able to rely on them since I've left It's a Southern Thing. So it's like Amazon if I can think ahead, or you better get real crafty at Walmart. Here's how Mondays for me are like this. I sit in my truck in the Walmart parking lot, and it's usually around 8:00. So I watch y'all's, and then I'm like, damn, that's good. And I was like, all right, let me go see if I can, make a boat out of poster board in Walmart now. And I don't. It looks like crap, and that's it.